Hey guys, Ashley here, also known as the Asian League fan. I'm back today with another video. Today I want to talk about Total Drama. And specifically, I want to talk about Total Drama action. And I just want to re-give my thoughts on this season because I remember I made a top 5 reasons why this season sucks, and I kind of want to re-give my thoughts about action because a lot of people say that it's a very overhated season, and like, I don't hate action as much as I hate All Stars or Revenge of the Island or Packetel Island. Like, those seasons are terrible. Like, they're not even watchable. But action, I feel like there were a lot of things that just made action like, what are we doing? Like, why was the season written like this? Why was it like this? So, I think the best way to start is what the negatives were. And I feel like, to me, the biggest negatives were adding those Aftermath episodes made everything just feel so long. And that got really annoying. Like, I remember when I first started watching, I was thinking like, yo, what was these? Who asked for an Aftermath episode? Like, no. That just made things seem so slow. Like, everything, the Aftermath episode just made everything seem so slow, and like, it's taking forever to get to the point because season 1 was rapid fire because there was no distractions. The Aftermath episodes were like big, huge distractions. It's like, we don't need these here. And like, it was just stupid. I feel like that made the whole season just feel very slow and like drag on a little bit. And the first half of the season was very, very boring. It was Trent and Gwen based, and like, the writers completely ruined their relationship. Trent became so weird, and like, it just didn't make any sense. The challenges were kind of boring too in the first half. The challenges didn't get interesting until like, I would say right when Gwen got eliminated, that's when the challenges got interesting. And like, that too, like, they really didn't do a lot with these characters on here. Like, I got so tired of seeing DJ and Gwen, and not DJ, sorry. I like Gwen, but she was so far gone from her season 1 stuff that it was just like, I don't even know how to feel about Gwen anymore. They didn't do nothing with Heather. I don't like DJ. I don't like Tashana. I think they're both annoying. Who the fuck asked for Beth to be in this season? Like, who the fuck asked for that? Justin, he was funny, but I feel like he was in the season for way too long. Like, who the fuck thought that he could last 19 episodes? No, he didn't last 19. I think it was 20 episodes. 19 and 20. Justin was still here for way too damn long. He was here for way too long, and he didn't do any challenges. Like, he would find his way to not do challenges, just like Owen. Like, Owen would find ways to not do nothing. Owen don't do any fucking challenges. Owen is just there to be annoying, eat, and fart. And like, I got so tired of Owen. Like, they really overdid it with his character. It's just like, I'm so tired of seeing him. Izzy, it's like, a lot of these characters are just like, why are they here again? Like, I just don't care. Not having Courtney come back originally was a bad idea because the season really lacked a villain, and I really love that they brought Courtney back in the second half. I'm just going off rapid fire here. I didn't write anything down, so if something I'm going off this and that, it's because I'm just going rapid fire. Them bringing Courtney back in the second half was a great idea because this season 2 was really like not picking up. Courtney picked this season up. I absolutely love Courtney in season 2. All people said she got more annoying and got more whiny. It's like, this show needs a villain. Why not be Courtney? She's using the lawyer. She's using whatever she can use to make sure that she don't get eliminated. And it's like, I'm loving that. I love her and Dustin's dynamic. I mean, yeah, her and Dustin, they're toxic, but like, they're entertaining. They're entertaining to watch. And like, why the fuck would they bring Owen back in the second half of the show? Like, he is probably the least he is the last character that you would bring back to stir things up. You could bring back Heather, or why bring back Owen? Why would you even make the fans even think that he would be able to do something like that? Like, I didn't believe that for 1 second. And them eliminating Harold and Lindsay, what? I could understand why Lisa got eliminated, because the actress got sick and she couldn't make it to film for the episode. I get that. But Harold really should have been in the final 2, in my opinion. Like, who the fuck decided to choose Beth to be in the final 2? Beth is not a fan favorite. No one cares for Beth. All she do was slip inside and fall everywhere. It's like, who the fuck decided, yeah, let's go. So your best bet was Beth? Are you serious? I think they did it because they wanted to have a female and a man in the final, and not have it be like a man, a boy, or a boy, or a girl and a girl. It's like, well, if you're not going to go with Harold, then it's like Courtney makes the most sense for her and Duncan to battle for the money. Like, it just didn't make sense to me. Like, that was stupid. Choosing Beth to be in the finale with Duncan was like, what? That was awkward, and like, I didn't believe that for one moment. And like, sorry, use something to drink. When Courtney came back, the challenges got interesting, and like, it was just way more interesting. It was just like not as boring as it was in the first half, and like, I definitely think those aftermath episodes really slowed the season down, and like, I hated that every other challenge was an award challenge, because it's like in season 1, only one person got instability. Why is a whole team getting instability? I don't know. I could understand why a whole team wouldn't get eliminated, but it was just annoying. Like, especially when you expect that team to get eliminated, they end up don't getting eliminated, and it just makes everything seem like it's even going by even longer, and like, it's annoying. Like, it's just really annoying. Like, I just didn't understand. Like, I definitely agree. The award challenges, that was just like, are you serious? It made sense in World Tour. It don't make sense in action, because it's like, we need to rapid fire through this shit. We need to get the wheel turning. And it's like, everything just seemed like it's just like, we're just going to stop right here. We're not going to keep moving further. And it's like, we need to move it further. We need to keep it going. We need to keep the wheel turning. And it's just like, I could definitely understand why a lot of people have more negatives than positives to say in the season, and I totally get it. Because if I had to think of some positives, the probably thing I liked was Duncan winning, because Duncan is my fave. I'm a Duncan stan. Courtney coming back was a great idea, because she made the season more interesting. I absolutely love the celebrity manhunt episode. That episode was funny, but I will agree with my sister. I feel like that celebrity manhunt episode did give us probably the most worst cast in World Tour, because they didn't even do shit with half those characters they put in World Tour. And don't worry, I'm going to talk about World Tour in a minute. I'm going to talk about World Tour. I'm going to review about that. Don't worry about it. I'm trying to think what else happened in the season. I liked some of the challenges. It was still funny. Like, a lot of people still had like their funny moments. Like, I still had some of my favorite characters, like Duncan, like Lindsay, like Harold, like Courtney, Gwen. She was okay, but she wasn't my fave. Like, I love Heather. Like, I don't know, and I don't want to say this season has started the derailment. No, I would say the season did start a derailment for anybody. Probably Gwen and Trent. Probably the biggest. It was like the derailment for them, because Gwen just became very, very whiny, and it got really fucking annoying. Who else? Oh, and I like Justin. I just like his character lasted way too long in season 2. Like, he didn't really do much. Like, he would find ways to not do a challenge, and it's just like, well, then you can go. Like, what y'all waiting for? Eliminate Justin. He can leave. And like, I just feel like, if you had to ask me in a sense what held this season back, I think it probably was a lack of any real creativity. I don't think they had a real story for season 2. The concept of Total Drama Action, it was a good concept, but I don't think they had a plan on what the season was going to be. Like, who was going to be our finalist, who was going to be our villain, who was going to be like the it characters, who was going to be the underdog characters. Like, I feel like it wasn't enough thought process going into Action, and I feel like that's what made them had to go really hard on World Tour, because Action kind of didn't give. But I can actually watch Action. Like, compared to the other seasons, I can actually sit down and watch Action. The first two seasons to me in Total Drama Action, even though there are problems, specifically in Action and World Tour, I still feel like I can still watch these seasons, because like World Tour, as much as I think World Tour is the best season, I can understand now why a lot of people say it's overrated, because World Tour started the derailment for characters, and like it started a lot of stupid plots. World Tour ruined Duncan, it ruined Courtney, it ruined Gwen. World Tour gave us the stupid shipping shit, like shipping character shit. World Tour did a lot of things. I'm not gonna say a lot of things. World Tour did some things that were really, really bad, and I think a lot of people refuse to see a lot of the bad writing that it did. And I think it's because you kind of have to spot it, unlike Action, because when you watch Action, it's just right there. It's like you can tell there was really like no thought process for Action. World Tour, you can tell they actually thought about it. They knew what they wanted to do, the drama they wanted to have. You know, they even added new characters like Sierra, and I love Alejandro. But there are some problems in World Tour, and you know, All Stars was just, that was ludicrous. All Stars was really, really bad. Like, that actually made me just think like, whoa, what the fuck happened to write all these characters like this? Like, All Stars was just a bad idea. That was a good concept, but like, just like Action, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They didn't know how they wanted to fulfill that concept. The movie idea for Action was a great idea, but I feel like outside of the challenges, I don't think they knew what they wanted to do with the characters in this season. And I think that was probably like the most frustrating thing, is that a lot of the characters didn't really do shit. Is that there wasn't really a lot of character growth for some of these people. A lot of them just came here to be here. Like Heather seemed like she was just there. DJ, he's here. Lashana, she's here. Beth, she's here. Justin, even though he was funny, he's here. Trent, he's just here. Izzy, she's just here. Like, it just seemed like a lot of them were just really here, and like only a few of these characters got something to do. And like, I don't know, I just feel like Action, it kind of just really didn't give. There are a lot more negatives than positives, and I can understand why people just don't like this season, but to me, I can tolerate it over the other seasons, in my opinion. The first three seasons of Total Drama is the best Total Drama, because I like the original cast members over the other cast members, because even though I don't care for people like DJ and Lashana, it's like, at least they have some sort of personality. Their presence just annoys me. Like, DJ, he either crying about something or he's just existing. But like, at least you know what his personality is. Like, at least he has dialogue. Like, at least he's there. Like, in the other seasons, like Revenge and all that shit, those characters are irritating. They're not interesting. The only two interesting characters the only three characters that I liked was Brick and Lightning, and I can't remember the other lady's name. She dressed like a coach or something. I can't remember her name. It'll probably come to me. But yeah, I think Action was underwhelming. Like, if I had to put it in that sense, I think Total Drama Action was very underwhelming, and it sucks that it wasn't written better. It sucks that maybe it was, we don't know what happened. Maybe it was rushed into production. Maybe they have to rush certain things. We don't know. But if it was rushed into production, then I can forgive the bad writing and like the slow pace. But if they had time to think about this and they just chose to be lazy, then I won't forgive. So those are my thoughts on Toy Drama Action. Let me know yours in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.